Have you ever opened a text from a girl and spent way too much time trying to figure out what it actually meant? Was she flirting, or was she simply being friendly? You're not the only one. Most guys miss the biggest clues because they expect attraction to be obvious. But the truth is, genuine interest usually shows up in small texting habits that are easy to overlook. Today, we're breaking down 8 texting signs that often reveal a woman likes you. If you know what to look for and how to respond, you'll stop second-guessing every conversation and start recognizing real interest when it's right in front of you. Make sure you stick around until the end, because one of these signs is commonly misunderstood, and missing it could cost you an opportunity. Let's jump into the first sign. Sign 1: she consistently replies quickly. One of the clearest signs of interest is when she regularly responds without making you wait for hours or days. Everyone has a busy schedule. People work, study, spend time with friends, and handle daily responsibilities. But when someone genuinely enjoys talking to you, they usually find a moment to reply. It isn't about responding within seconds every single time. It's about making an effort to keep the conversation going. If you notice that she often answers within a few minutes and rarely leaves the conversation hanging, there's a good chance she's looking forward to talking to you. Now, that doesn't mean you should immediately match every reply with lightning speed. You don't need to stare at your phone waiting for her message to appear. Instead, reply naturally. Keep living your life, but when you do respond, be engaged and keep the conversation interesting. The goal isn't to play games. It's simply to match her effort without coming across as overly eager. Sign 2: she sends another message before you reply. Here's something many guys don't pay enough attention to. Imagine you're busy for a few minutes and haven't answered yet. Instead of waiting, she sends another message. Maybe it's a funny meme, a random thought, or something that reminded her of you. That second text says a lot. Most people avoid sending multiple messages because they don't want to seem overly interested. So when she does it naturally, it usually means she's excited about the conversation and doesn't mind showing it. She's thinking about you enough that she doesn't want the conversation to stop. If this happens, don't make a big deal out of it. Avoid saying things like, "Wow, you double texted me." Instead, reply normally. Respond to both messages, keep the mood light, and continue the conversation naturally. The last thing you want is to make her feel embarrassed for showing interest. Sign 3: she wants to know more about your life. There's a huge difference between casual conversation and genuine curiosity. If she starts asking questions that go beyond small talk, that's often a strong sign. Instead of only asking, "How's your day?" she begins asking things like, "What are your plans this weekend? How did that meeting go? How's your family doing? Are you still working on that project you mentioned?" These kinds of questions show that she's trying to understand who you are, not just keep the conversation alive. She's interested in your experiences, your goals, and what's happening in your world. When this happens, don't shut the conversation down with one-word answers. Give her something meaningful to respond to. Share a little about yourself, then return the question. Great conversations happen when both people feel heard and understood. Sign 4: she remembers the little things. This is one of the most underrated signs of attraction. Maybe weeks ago you mentioned an important presentation at work. Then, on the day of the presentation, she texts, "Good luck today." Or maybe you once told her your favorite football team, your favorite coffee order, or the name of your pet. Weeks later, she brings it up without you reminding her. That's not random. People naturally remember details about the people who matter to them. When someone pays attention to small things you casually mention, it shows they're mentally invested in your conversations. It means they aren't just reading your messages, they're actually listening. If she remembers those little details, acknowledge it. Appreciate the effort and ask about something she shared with you in the past. Remembering details shouldn't become one-sided. The more both of you show genuine interest in each other's lives, the stronger the connection becomes. Sign 5: she's the one who starts the conversation. Here's a sign that's easy to overlook but says a lot. If you're not always the one reaching out first, that's a great sign. Think about it. If she sends you a "good morning," asks what you're up to, shares something funny she found online, or messages you for no obvious reason, it means you crossed her mind without being reminded. People usually make time for the people they're excited to talk to. When she chooses to start the conversation, she's making an effort to keep you in her life instead of waiting for you to make the first move every time. If she reaches out first, don't ignore her just to seem mysterious. You don't have to answer immediately, but don't act unavailable for the sake of playing games either. Respond warmly, keep the conversation fun, and match the effort she's putting in. Relationships grow when both people invest, not when one person does all the work. Sign 6, she opens up about personal things as conversations become more meaningful. People naturally begin sharing parts of themselves they don't reveal to everyone. Maybe she tells you about a stressful day at work, a difficult experience from her childhood, family issues, personal goals, or even something she's embarrassed about. Those aren't just random stories. She's trusting you. Being emotionally open requires comfort and confidence that the other person will listen without judgment. When someone starts sharing their personal experiences, they're inviting you into a more meaningful part of their life. If she does this, don't rush to solve every problem or turn the conversation back to yourself. Sometimes the best response is simply listening, asking thoughtful questions, and showing that you understand how she feels. Feeling heard often creates a stronger connection than trying to have all the answers. Sign 7, she loves playful teasing and inside jokes. One of the biggest differences between a friendly conversation and a flirtatious one is playfulness. If she gives you a funny nickname, jokes about something you did, or constantly brings up moments that only the two of you understand, she's creating something unique between you. Inside jokes are special because they belong to the two of you. They create a sense of familiarity and make conversations feel more personal. You might notice her teasing you about always being late, your obsession with football, or your terrible taste in movies. If the teasing is lighthearted and accompanied by laughter or playful energy, it's usually a positive sign. Instead of becoming defensive, joke back. Keep the banter fun and respectful. The goal isn't to win the joke, it's to enjoy the interaction together. Playfulness builds comfort, and comfort often strengthens attraction. Sign 8, she includes you in future plans. This is one of the strongest signs on the list. Listen carefully to the words she uses. Does she say things like, "We should check out that restaurant. We have to watch that movie. We should go there someday." Or even, "Next month we should try." Notice the repeated word, "we." When someone naturally starts imagining future experiences that include you, they're showing that they expect you to be around. They're no longer thinking only about today's conversation. They're picturing tomorrow, next weekend, or even months from now. That's a strong indication they see potential in the connection. If she suggests future plans, don't brush them off or laugh them away because you're afraid of looking too interested. If it sounds like something you genuinely enjoy, respond positively. You could say something like, "That actually sounds like fun," or "I'm definitely up for that." Showing enthusiasm lets her know the interest is mutual without coming across as desperate. Here's something important to remember. None of these signs should be judged on their own. A fast reply doesn't automatically mean she's attracted to you. Neither does one double text or one personal question. But when you consistently notice several of these behaviors happening together, they paint a much clearer picture. Attraction isn't usually expressed through one grand gesture. More often, it's revealed through repeated effort, genuine curiosity, emotional openness, playful conversations, and a desire to keep you involved in her life. The biggest mistake many guys make is spending so much time searching for hidden meanings that they forget to enjoy getting to know the person in front of them. Pay attention to patterns instead of isolated moments. And when you notice genuine interest, respond with confidence, stay authentic, and let the connection develop naturally. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these 8 signs have you experienced the most? Or is there another texting behavior you think clearly shows someone is interested? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I will read as many as I can. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more dating and relationship insights, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.